community, the architectural community.
No, the mentor does not come from you. If you have anybody who wants to mentor you, either directly or can you meet right? Thank you. Either directly or indirectly, you can have the person mentor you. That you're in architecture academy does not mean that you cannot have other mentors. You can have other mentors as much as you want. And also, talking about the digital marketing track, the digital marketing coach is not on ground, but I've been able to actually let you know what a digital marketer is supposed to do with the diagram I used in the explanation. I don't know if you were there when I was making that explanation, but that explanation basically tells you what a digital marketer should do. And we are not really learning here. This is not the class. This is just an onboarding to tell you what you're supposed to do when you get into the class. So you're going to have a lot to learn when you get into the class. So chill. I know you want you have a lot of. Yeah, I hope this answers your question.
Yes, it does. Thank you very much.
Hello, Gloria.
One last question.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah,
Can I ask my question? Okay, so I have two questions, please. First is, what format is the class going to take? All the classes, what format are they going to take? Are they going to have one format or different formats? And my second question is, for those you and other facilitators have been encouraging post the work and all of that. Is there a chance that posting work can be copied? And is that something we should worry about? That's my question. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll start from the last part of the question. Yeah, it can be copied, but that should not be what you should be worrying about at this point, because you don't even have the work yet, right? There are people out there who have their work copied and they don't even notice because they are so busy making money. They don't even notice that somebody has copied their work. If someone has copied your work, it is the person's to the person's disadvantage, because the person cannot even defend the work. So you're basically copying. If you're going to go and copy something that you cannot defend, it's useless to you. You're just using it to do public display without any tangible stuff behind it. So it is not for you to start worrying about who is copying your work and who is not copying your work. A lot of people out there might have my work and I don't even know. I don't give a damn about who copies my work and who does not copy my work, right? So to answer your next question, which is how the class is going to be. So your classes are going to be 2 times in a week, right? So once you get into your classroom, after now you'll be taken directly into your classroom where you get to see your first task. You do the first task, and that will now determine how. Now the easy part is you getting into the cohort. Like everybody has been saying, commitment. You have to commit to what we are doing here. We have a lot of people who were admitted here. Out of about 3,000 people, we admitted like about 1,000 plus. So it means that more than 1,500 people were rejected from this application. So we don't really want you to take it for granted, because we put in a whole lot of work from partners and even from us as coaches and everyone in the cohort. So it's something that you need to take very, very serious. But like I said, it's 2 times in a week, and you have at least 2 coaches in a track to guide you. So I hope this answers your question.
Not totally. The class is going to be on Google Meet as well.
Yeah. So each class will be taken and recorded on Google Meet, right? After each class, you can go and revisit it, because assignments and projects will be given. So it's required that you can go and revisit it at any point so that you can know how to tackle your assignments, right?
Oh, now, wow, thank you.
Yes, but there is something we'll do about it. If you miss your class consecutively for 3 weeks, in fact, after now we're going to give you rules and regulations. If you miss your class consecutively for 3 times without any tangible reason, you will miss the cohort, because we just assume that you're busy with other things and you're not committed to the cohort at this point, right? Hope that answers your question.
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Your classroom is designed for assignment, all the video recordings of your classes, that in case you missed it or you were in the class but you want to revisit it, you can always go there and revisit it. And also, all your coaches are available to answer your questions every time. So, any other question?
Yes, I have a question. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, oh, can you hear me?
Mike.
Good afternoon, Madam Prayer.
Can you hear me?
Who is talking? Stella, go ahead.
It's alright.
I thought Stella was talking. Okay,
Hello,
so,
please, can I ask?
All right, go ahead.
All right. Yes. So I applied for this. I applied for NYSC actually before this cohort came up, but I was moved to stream 2, so I saw the cohort. I was like, okay, let me just apply. For the time I'll be waiting at home, because we all thought it was going to be. But now we're hearing that it's going to be this much. So how will I do? Because I will have to meet like 3 weeks of class.
It basically depends on you if you want to stay to the end of the cohort. So if you do not meet all the criteria for the cohorts, by the end of the cohort, you will not be given a certificate, and we cannot identify with you as a graduate, right? So that is basically it. It depends on you. You know how you want to, your schedule. You do what is actually most important. I wouldn't tell you to leave NYSC because of tech. Basically, do what is more important to you. You know what that is. So that even reminds me. Is there any other question before I go into the next item?
Yes,
Yes,
no,
I have a question. So I was asking if it's possible to change a track. Maybe if you're already on digital marketing, if it's possible to change to another track. Is that possible?
Yeah, so like I said earlier, I think I've answered this question before when we started. So I said a form will be passed around. If you want to change your track, you can fill that form, but we are taking only the first set of entries, and there will be a time limit to it. So once that time elapses, we'll close out because the academic director and all the coaches, they have a lot they're already dealing with.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please, I want more clarification about the NYSC question. I think what she's trying to ask is that what will happen when we are at our orientation camp? We will be away for 3 weeks. Is there a way we can inform you to let you know that this set of people will not be around for 3 weeks, since we will be missing about, I think that's about 6 consecutive classes out of the cohort. Is there a way we can let you know that we are going for NYSC just for 3 weeks for the orientation camp, and we would not have access to our laptop, we might not be able to do some tasks?
Okay. So we'll let you know, because we haven't put this into consideration, but we'll let you know. So basically, we'll create a form for this as well. If you're a youth NYSC candidate, create a form and see how can solve that for you. Okay. So now oh God. Okay. Now one last one from Shade, please. We have limited time. So Shade, any question that you have after now, refer it back to the academic director. We are going to answer you, or you can send a DM to her tech trail on Slack. Someone is asking, is the internship remote? All our internships are remote. Yeah, go ahead, Shade.
Thank you very much. I just have one question. I want to know if we need a system for all the classes.
Yes, these are practical. We are not doing theory here, so most of the things we're going to be learning is practical. So it's really important, even from the first class, you have your system ready. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen now. So before now, when we started the cohort, we wanted to make it paid, because the cost of learning test skills is really, really expensive, right? Now, if you want to get access, if you want to learn a test skill, you need to have, the least amount you should have is 100,000 naira. That's like maybe 3 weeks learning, depending on the platform that you're learning from. So just give me a minute, let me share my screen. Can any of you see my screen now?
No, no.
No.
No, we can.
No.
No.
No,
Yes,
stop the screen.
yes, we
Yes,
can.
you can continue.
Okay, yes, we can now.
Oh, no.
Okay, great. So this is actually how our learning is. Please, can you mute your mic if you're not talking? Someone is echoing. Thank you. So we have 3 levels of learning in our community. Number 1 is the community learning. This is the one where you do not have to apply for anything. You just come, just attend classes like once in a month, and it's 100% remote. What do you get? You get media recognition once you do your task. Give you media recognitions and all of that. Then for the cohort learning, which is the one that you're in now, the price is $200 to $500. This was the initial plan. But when our partners came in the picture, the tuition fee became free for everybody. Nobody has to pay any money for the tuition, right? And it's 3 months intensive learning. You have access to job opportunities at the end, and you also have career services and all of that. Then we also have private learning. These are like some of the people who their schedule do not fit into this cohort learning, and they want to like have a special treatment. They want to use their own schedule to learn. They want to learn when they want and at their own pace. So this is strictly one-on-one, and it is 100% remote. And the price ranges from $1,000. You can do the conversion, is about between 400,000 using the official CBN rate, between $1,000 to $2,000 in the space of 3 months. So, but why you're here is actually for the cohort learning. So remember that this is actually free. The tuition is free. But what happened was when we started, we found out that a lot of people were taking it for granted because, it's free after all. So what happened was when they come in, they know that it's free. After some time, they won't even take it serious. And after some time, they will just leave. Leaving all the coaches, it's not nice. Like all the coaches are putting a lot of work to make it work. And then you just leave them and, without even any tangible reason why you're leaving the cohort. And these are people who are putting in the work to ensure that everything works for you and you have a perfect tech career. So when we noticed this, we introduced something called fitness test. That was in the last cohort. We introduced it in the last cohort, and it really worked like magic. A lot of people started taking it serious, and we graduated a large number of people in the last cohort compared to the other cohorts when we did not have the fitness test. So what is the fitness test? The fitness test is once you're admitted into this course, you're already admitted, quite all right. Once you're in, you have an access to a course. You want to know the level at which you can handle things yourself. So the coaches are going to be available to guide you through these courses, depending on the track that you're in. So if I go to the, let me go to the courses page. A lot of work have been put into these courses, a lot of work. You see all these courses? These are the courses that you take. After taking it, you can now write your fitness test. This fitness test is not designed for you to fail. In fact, the people who fail the fitness test are people who, one, either they did not take the fitness test at all, or people who had issues but they did not refer back and ask questions, right? Or people who did not, who started it but they did not complete it. They probably got engaged with other things. Everybody who got committed with these fitness courses, they took it and they all passed. So it is not built for you to fail or anything like that. It just helps us to sieve out people who are not serious, right? And if you watch, these courses cost money. Let me show you. Let me go to web development, for instance. These courses cost money, somewhat 6,000 naira. Now, if you're not in Nigeria, 6,000 naira is a very small money compared to the tuition fee, which is in dollars. If you're not in Nigeria, 6,000 naira is about, I think, $12, right? Which is like a plate of meal, what you can use to get a plate of meal, right? Then if you check like product design, I think product design is like 10,000 naira, product management is like 10,000 naira. We have more, But because of we don't want you people to spend money, we don't want you to feel that okay, a lot of you, some of you are not working, some of you are students. We made it at a flat rate of 5,000 naira. So if you want to take this course now, we'll give you a coupon code that will enable you to take this course at 5,000 naira. Even the ones that are 12 or 15,000 naira, you can get all of them at the flat rate of 5,000 naira. Reason being that we don't want you to have any barrier to taking the course. So this course, once you take this course, it will enable us to know whether you're fit for the cohorts. Now, once you pass this test, this fit phase 2, and after that phase 2 with any financial commitment anymore until you graduate the academy, this just helps us at the initial stage to sieve out people who are not serious. Believe me, at times we might not even know the people who are serious and the people who are not serious. We just work with our instincts based on what you have put up in your application form, the one that makes sense to us. But you know that Nigerians and some people can lie, not just Nigerians, like humans can lie sometimes just to make themselves look good. So they say, oh, they are ready to commit up to 8 hours per week, blah, 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 blah. So it is this fitness test that will enable us to know whether you're really these things. So like I said, how it's going to work is after now, I think a lot of people are trying to join. Let me accept all of them. Atterbury has made it pretty easy for everyone not to, we are making sure that you don't pay more than 5,000 naira, even the ones that are 15,000 naira. And this prices is even because of Atterbury that it was reduced to the amount. If you go to other platforms to take these courses, they're really more expensive than even this 6,000 naira. So once you just come, take the course. Once you finish taking the course, now, we are not going to wait forever for you to pay. We are taking only the serious ones. So once you purchase the course, you can come to this website and purchase the course. Once you finish it, you're going to be directed to where you take the fitness test. And once you're done taking the fitness test, you'll be automatically graded. It's over 100. If you score up to 80% in your fitness test, you automatically will be moved to phase 2. And like I said before, it is not designed for you to fail. We just want to use it to know the serious ones, the people who can actually take things like this on their own and actually commit to it. Now, the period of this course is 4 days. So if you pay today, this course will be made available today to you, and you can start taking it. So the earlier you get the course, the better for you, because if you pay today, it means that you're gonna, if you purchase the course today, I mean, it means you're gonna have like not so much, but because we are beginners, we are giving you a lot of time. This course, some of them are not even up to 1 hour, but there are things that you need to put your head down for you to understand what is happening inside the course. If you're not committed to it, you will not understand what is happening inside the course. So from now till 4 days time, we'll allow you to take this course. Right? And you do your fitness test. Then, if you purchase the course, say 2 days after today, it means that your learning period for taking this course will be shortened, because that is when you have gotten the course. Also, if you're having any issues while taking this course, your coaches are available to answer all your questions. Like I said, it was not designed for you to fail. It is just a criteria to fish out the ones who are not serious. So I don't know if anybody has a question or is confused at this point, because we'll soon leave here. And once people start getting the course, now, because the window for getting the course is not going to be so long. It's 4 days, like I said. So if you immediately you get it, you can start taking the course and you can start learning and asking questions. Then at the end of the 4 days, you can do your fitness test. I hope this makes sense. Does anybody have any question?
I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, please, I have a question.
Okay, so how does this, what's the timeline, for taking the course and for the classes actually starting? So does that mean you must have taken that fitness course before you join the classes? What's the timeline?
Yeah.
I think that's
like I said, it's 4 days from now. So 4 days from, normally do 4 days. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So from now, we are not counting the weekend. So you have additional Saturday and Sunday to add to it, so making it like 5 days or 6 days in total. So the thing is, once you get it, you can start learning, but you cannot enter into the class if you do not take this fitness test, because we don't want to have people who are not serious enter into the phase 2. They are going to give us so much headache. Some of you don't even have laptops and you applied and we didn't know, but we accepted you. So this is also a way to know people that don't have laptops. When you were applying, you basically said you have laptops, but we are not sure. So this is, if you don't have laptop, you might not be able to even complete this test. I don't know if this makes sense.
Okay, so classes are not starting till next week.
Yes, so once the classes that are starting in this course, but it's not going to be a live class. So officially, the live classes are starting from next week.
Okay, thank you. You've answered my question.
Once you
Okay, so what if you pay for this class?
Can I finish?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Let me just finish so that I don't lose what I want to say. So once you finish taking this course, you automatically see a link with which you can find yourself in the classroom. You have a classroom where students see the assignments, get announcements, get tags, and everything, get their recorded videos posted and everything. But like I said, this tuition free remains free. You might not know what we are doing for you. If you want to understand, go and look for someone that is a professional. Tell the person that you want to learn a test, and ask the person how much the person will use in teaching you these skills, and then you will know what we are saying. So this, like I said, I'm so dehydrated. I need to take some water. Just give me a minute. So as you can see, $200 to $500 is what we are giving you, and it's not everybody. It's only the people who get this scholarship. Now, if we still have to pay this money, or because you are in this scholarship, that's why you're not paying this money. People who are actually opting in for private learning, they still have to pay the scholarship in the cohort. You're not getting to pay this money. You just have the cost to deal with. And we believe that there is no person that does not have 5,000 naira, even students. So that's why we made it in such a way that there will be no barriers for you. We had to even opt in. And that reminds me, after this, I think after 3 days or so, I don't know when the coupon code expires. The coupon code expires. So if your cost is 12,000 naira, you have to end up paying 12,000 naira. But if you purchase it from now till in 3 days' time, you get it at a flat rate of 5,000 naira with the coupon code. Once you want to purchase it, it will give you a coupon code with which you can use to purchase the course, so that you don't spend more than 5,000 naira. I hope this makes sense.
Hi, the coupon code.
Excuse me, so I just want to be sure I'm getting you clearly.
Someone is asking, are we paying only 5,000 naira? Now, you're not paying 5,000 naira. You're just taking that course. You're going to purchase that course. You're not paying 5,000 naira for the cohort training. The tuition fee is free, like I said, for you people who are on this scholarship. So yeah, someone was asking a question.
Hi, Gloria.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hi.
How do we get the coupon? So please, the coupon code. Can you hear me?
How can we get the coupon code, please?
Sorry, I was muted. I didn't know I was muted. What I'm saying is, it will be added to your WhatsApp group. Please, if you're not talking, can you mute your mic? It's distracting me. So it will be added to your WhatsApp between 6 o'clock this evening to 7 p.m. You will get the coupon code, and you can use this night to make the course purchase and start taking. Immediately you purchase it, you can start learning, right? But because you need to rest, just go and rest after this. This has been a long, time, trying to gather all the things you need to be successful in the cohort. So it will be open. The coupon code will be made active from 6 p.m. Because if you go now, you will still end up paying that 12,000 naira, or depending on how much your track is. But once you have that coupon code, which will be made active from 6 p.m., you can be able to purchase it at 5,000 naira. If you know you have more than 5,000 naira to pay, you can go and purchase it now and start learning. But if you know that you want to purchase it at 5,000 naira, wait till 6 p.m. to get the coupon code. Any other question?
So Gloria.
Yes, hi Gloria. So I just want to be clear and know I'm getting this well. So this web development that's 6,000. Sorry. Yes, this course is 6,000. We need to do this before we progress and continue learning, right?
Yes. But it is very beginner friendly in the sense that it is something that even somebody that has not been in the tech space before can actually do. The task at the end of it too is actually very simple that you can, so far you have a laptop, you can do it. It will only be hard for you if you don't take that course. If you don't take that course, you will not be able to do anything.
Okay.
Okay, hi Gloria.
Are we taking?
Okay, I
have a question.
Okay.
If you actually want to take two courses.
A lot of people are talking, please.
I have a question.
Hi, Gloria. Please, I've been waiting to ask the question.
That wants to change the course. When are we going to get the form?
Okay, that reminds me, if you're in cohort 1, if you were in cohort 2, let's say you were in the UI UX track and you're trying to transition to product design, you won't even have to purchase this course. Remember, why we are doing this course is for we to know whether you're committed. For everybody who has successfully graduated from cohort 1 and wants to move on to cohort 2, you don't have to even purchase course because we have verified your commitment. For you to even stay for 3 months and get your certificate from cohort 2, let's say you want to do web development 2, for you to have done web development 1 in the previous cohort, it tells us that you're already committed. So you won't have to pay because we have verified your, so if you're here and you're in cohort 2, please take note, you don't have to pay for these courses again.
Okay, what about the people in cohort 1 that want to change tracks? That we're supposed to be getting a link or a form. So what do we do? Are we waiting for the link first before we purchase this test?
I think you should wait. You should wait.
Okay, are we getting the link today, immediately, or at 6 o'clock, or what time?
You're getting it, let's say, I'll work with the director at 4 p.m. Now, when I say 4 p.m., I'm working from Nigeria, and I know some people not in Nigeria, so just help me do the math. You can use the time calculator on Google to check it. So if I say 6 p.m., the courses will be open at 6 p.m. Nigerian time. Help me compare to your local time. I don't know the country that you're in. It could be US.
I'm in the UK. So if 6 p.m. Nigerian time is it 7 p.m. my time?
Okay,
something
great.
like that. Yeah. Okay.
Good afternoon.
Okay,
if you're
thank
outside
you.
the country and you want to take this course, you might want to use a Naira card, to make it easier. Also, it accepts dollar cards as well. But if in case you try it doesn't work, we'll give you another link that it can help you in dollars.
Okay, can somebody in Nigeria help me pay?
Yeah, you can. Yes, I can. We'll give you an account number you can pay into.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, some of us are when we started the course somewhere, like we're not starting from the scratch. How do we go about it if we want to continue?
It depends on what you have applied for. What did you apply for?
Data analytics.
Okay, so if you have applied for data analytics, then you have to stick to data analytics, except you feel you want to change. And like I said, the window for changing will not be so long. Once we open it, it won't be up to 2 hours. We close it because we don't want so much.
I don't want to change. As in, the fact that I've started I have to start again.
Yeah, it's basically not just testing your knowledge, it's also testing your commitment for the cohort. So it's like a commitment test and like a fitness test as well.
Good afternoon. Please, can the date for the payment be extended?
So like I said,
I wanted to find out if we're buying the fitness course.
Go ahead, you have a question.
Okay, I want to ask if we are to take data analytics tests on the site, like the course you applied for.
Yeah, so if you have applied for data analytics, you get the course that is for data analytics. But once you finish taking that course, you will take the fitness test. The questions are still going to come from the course. So it's just a criteria to ensure that you're committed to this cohort, you're willing to do like the things that is expected of you to do, and you're willing to sit your ass down. Sorry for that word, but in tech, you need to learn how to use all this word. You need to like sit down and learn this thing, right? So it's a way for us to know that.
Can I ask a question?
Please, I have a question.
Cost and take this. Now this cost is even like.
I have a question.
I have a question.
Please, I have a question. Are you trying to
How do we
that?
get the link?
Hello.
Hello?
Can I ask a question?
Please, please, can I ask a question?
If you want to,
No, can I ask a question?
calling only. So can you raise up? I don't know who are raising. Yeah.
Yes, my hands are already raised.
Sorry if I'm not getting the name. Sorry if I'm not getting.
My hands are already raised.
Yeah, you can go ahead. Ask me.
So I wanted to find out if we're going to take the course. Are we going to take the course along with the track that we already indicated interest in?
Yes. It's for your track. But if you are at web development, we won't give you a course for UI UX design. No.
Please, I have a question.
My hands are raised.
If you're raising your hand, don't ask until I call you, please, so that this place can be coordinated. Please. So Victory, go ahead.
Okay, please, my question is, I go into digital marketing track. When I was applying, I actually indicated that I do not have a laptop, but you said that it's compulsory for everybody to have a laptop. But I will have access to a laptop, say next month. Can I still go at fitness test?
That's a tricky question. How do you want to be learning for 1 month without a laptop? That's the problem here.
Okay, I was actually hoping that maybe the initial stages will be something I can do my phone.
Okay, just leave a message for her tech fair on the Slack channel.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Any other? I'll call.
Yes, ma'am.
Joy, your name.
Yeah, I have a question.
Joy. So I'll call Favor.
I'm here, I'm talking. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So my question is for people that would want to change their tracks. So you reference those that are maybe coming from cohort 1 or cohort 2. So if I'm like new, just coming in, I didn't do cohort 1 or 2, I'm in cohort 3, but I would like to change my track. Should I go ahead and purchase for the track I intend to continue with, and then wait while you post the form for track changing?
Okay, so the thing is, if you want to ask a question, it's really important you listen so that we don't keep saying one thing over and over again. I've really basically answered this question just a couple of minutes ago, and then you're still asking it again. I said we are going to give out a form, but don't go ahead and take the course so that you will know the one that you want to change to. That will be the one you'll be redirected to get. Is that clear?
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yes, it's clear. Okay, so I'll just hold on then.
All right. So what I wanted to ask is, after taking the
Deborah, I said Deborah. Deborah's hand is raised. Are you not talking, Deborah?
Okay, I am. Very much. I said, I actually put in for the web development too, but I'm going to be changing to UI UX. And in the time after I registered for this, I actually have gotten the foundation for UI UX from Google or Coursera. Do I still need to take this fitness test?
Yes, you need to take it. So far, it's not from her tech. You need to take it because we want to ensure that you can be ready to stay. Not just about the knowledge, but your staying power as well.
I just finished the first course. That's okay for free. Doesn't that show?
Okay, so the next person here is Favor. So my question is basically on after we have taken the fitness test. So how do we test? You will see it once the way the class day is structured. You will have a place to submit. Once you submit, all your coaches will get the alert that you submitted your work. Any assignment you submit, we all get to see the notification, and you see your grading as well.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. The next person is Kafiat. Kafiat, you have a question? Hello, Kafiat. Okay, she's not here.
No, I have a question. Please, concerning the payment issue, please, can you help extend the time?
We already given you, not about the time, so we've given you 4 days. We said 4 days between now and Thursday.
Okay. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, the next person here. So if you've asked your question and I don't have any other question, please raise down your hand. Let me know the people that I'm calling. The next person here is Modenuela.
Yes, ma. Good afternoon. So, ma, to be very honest, I feel really bad right now because I'm feeling like the 5K being the point of proving that we're serious is painful. The only reason why I got into it was because I wanted to be serious. I had already budgeted for the whole data thing because it takes data to do all of this. So now, 4 days, do this. Can we make the test questions harder so that the test is a proof of your seriousness? Because I really don't know how. I don't know how.
All right, Gloria, can I answer Meduna's question?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, so for everyone asking for the payment, and why we're doing this because this is more of like a non-profit, and any money generated from this. So if you're part of the cohort too, or probably you've seen news about it on our social, all the money we realized from payments we actually we give to the best graduating students, and that same money is being given to best students of the week for data support. So the money you're putting in or you're using to pay for this course will still go back to the community. So it's not say this money is being used for something else. This money, like the last cohort, the best graduating students her money was the cash price she won was 50,000 naira, and basically what we charged in the last cohort was around 2,000 naira. And we also supported students with data. So there's some students who emerged as the best students of the week. You actually assisted with data support. So we give out data support ranging from 5 gig to 10 gig. And this is something that we're also giving back to the community. It's not safe. This money is being kept somewhere in the purse. And also some of this money is used to also support our coaches who just to commend their for them volunteering with our tech trail. They get to also more like an appreciation to support them. So it's all going back to the community. So if you're curious about why the money, you still get to benefit from
I'm not
it.
curious about where the money is.
Right.
I'm just worried about the timeline that is available and how much it is, because it was not in my mind before. If I had budgeted for it, it was not going to be a problem. So I don't know if it can be reduced or the time frame can be increased.
Okay, just to get,
I really believe it is.
Okay, great. Just to get an inverted perspective, when you say the timeline being increased, like what number are you looking at? Because from this period, this is basically like
10 days.
10 days. For this cohort, the learning starts next week, and so if we're saying 10 days, that'll be a bit extensive. But okay, after now we're going to have a call with the academy director, and we can see how we can make the payments timeline flexible for those who are unable to make at the within the 4 days period. I think that will be better. I hope I pronounced the name correctly.
Modenola, can I ask you something? What's your Twitter handle?
My name?
Yeah, on Twitter.
It's my name, like the exact same thing.
Okay, your name, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So like Alex said, just reach out to the academic director if you're having issues. We are here to support all of you.
Sorry, how do I reach out to
Okay,
you?
ma, can I ask you a question? Ma,
Yeah, you
can I
can.
ask my question?
You can. You can.
Okay, please, ma, I want to ask if once we subscribe for this, we are in this cohort now, is it going to teach us, like I applied for data analytics, is it going to teach us everything we need to know about data analytics, like to the professional stage, or it's just one stage?
Now, let me tell you, no organization is going to teach you from beginners to advanced in one course, in one track. It's not possible. That is why we have, like in web development one, from beginners to at mid-level, then from mid-level in web development to advanced. And the thing is that ladies, we don't even have staying power. If we say, okay, come and learn for 1 year, you will not stay and learn it. That's why we divided it into three months, so that you can, at least after one cohort, you can say, okay, I can now know between beginners to mid-level. I can now know between this level to this level.
Sorry,
Do you
please, I have a
understand?
question.
Okay, ma, I have a second question.
Please, Equilia, yeah, go ahead.
Please, throughout this month, like I have a professional exam, but I'm thinking I will still be able to keep up. Like, hope I will not be disqualified by the time I go back to the cohort by the end of this month to continue what I started.
So far, you communicate your reason for being absent, and it's tangible. Your scholarship is secured.
Good afternoon.
Please, I have a question.
So we take
my hands have been up.
Few questions. Let's say 5 questions. Then we'll
okay,
let me hear from Allah.
My hands
please,
are
do we
up
get
too for a long time now.
Can I go ahead?
Go ahead.
Okay, do we get the certificates at the end?
Yes, you will. So far, you stay to the end. You will get it. That's one of the things you get to gain at the end of the cohort.
All right.
Now, can I ask you a question now?
Yeah, you can.
So as regards this payment, Modenola has said stuff already, but I actually have been practicing. When I was filling the form, I mentioned that I'd been trying this self-taught thing, going to YouTube to get tutorials on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And currently, I am somewhere I'm using the hotspot because it is not so easy for me now. I know 5,000 is a basic fee, and I applied for this because I felt I needed guidance and I needed mentorship in this tech thing. So how do I go about it if this fitness test is what it will take for me to continue, and I really can't even afford it right now?
We just literally tackled this question. We said if you have any special challenge, reach out to her tech trail on Slack.
All right, thank you.
So if you have any similar question, please don't ask again, because they are just basically the same thing I'm going to be answering you. If you have a different kind of question, just go ahead and ask.
I have a question.
Can I ask a question?
Ayomi, they have a question.
Yes, I have a question. I have 2 questions actually. Good afternoon. So my first question: if you take the test and you fail it, for instance, is there an option to retake the test?
There's no option. But like I told you, by experience, nobody who has actually committed to that course fails it. The people who fails it are people who do not stay to the end. People who be like, oh, it's hard, let me just let them and go. Those are the people, and those are the people we don't want in this cohort. And that's why we are doing this.
Okay, my second question. As at the time I applied for this, I was a beginner. Is it possible to change to something higher?
How do you mean? You want to change now to something higher?
Like intermediate?
If you feel you can pass it and you can pass it, fine.
If I what?
If you feel you already have the beginner knowledge and you feel the intermediate is okay for you, and you want to, you will be able to take the fitness test for that level, and then fine. Because if you're not, if you're a beginner and you're going to 20 days, the test will be hard for you.
Okay.
Hello, can I ask a
Hi.
question?
Next person here is Ebete Vera.
Hi, sorry, can I ask a question? Hi.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so you mentioned prior that the course will be taken like twice in a week. So what days will be
Not the course, the classes.
The classes, sorry.
Yeah. So once you have access to your classroom, you have your time, and you know now mostly the classes are weekends because most of you are basically either students or working class people who are trying to transition. So the weekdays are very busy, but we still have some, classes in the weekdays, but it's going to be in the evening. But once you log in, you will see your what is it called? Your timetable. You see the time there.
Only hope that the time for the payments can be extended, because if it was stated prior that we would have to pay, because most of us didn't have any plans for payment. So if it was stated prior, okay, then we would have plans that okay, we'll pay. But truthfully, 5K is a lot, but it's something most of us didn't plan for, and 4 days is a really short time to come up with the money. So I really hope that the time can be extended so that those of us that can actually get to pay will pay. Please.
Okay. So we'll look into it on how we can see if there's a possible way to extend it, probably to add 1 or 2 days.
All right. Thank you very much.
Hi, can I say something? Hi.
I'm coming.
I wanted to ask the 4 days you have for the old payment, right? Is it like after the 4 days you can still take the course, like if you're not done with it?
Sorry, can you come again?
Can you hear me? Yeah, like when we're done, like the 4 days grace to pay the payment, to make the payment. I'm saying after the 4 days you can still take the course. Like the 4 days is just for payment, right?
No, once you take it, you can. Once you get the course, you start. Now you are saying pay people, but the idea what to actually use is to take the course. Like I said, you're not. If we were to ask you to pay for this course, most of you will not be able to pay for it. Like, I'm serious, most of you will not be able to pay for it. The least amount is 100,000 naira, and that's for like 1 month. So you're not.
No, I totally get that. I'm saying after you don't understand my question.
Okay.
My question was let's assume it's 4 days, like 4 days of payment, right? And let's say I pay on the 3rd day, I could still take the course. Like, how long? The question is, how long would the course take?
Yeah. So it depends on when. Now the thing is, like looking at the patient that the first lady asked, I'm seeing reasons why we might need to extend it, but any extension we are giving might not be more than this week, which is Saturday. So if you are
course for you to take the course and you test,
like
right?
6 days or so. Yes. Because our first official class has to start on Saturday. Like, people have to start taking your first official live classes.
Hello, please.
Okay, I'm raising my hand for like all these questions. We can't take all these
Please, I'm raising my hand. Can I ask this question?
I'm raising my hand for like the beginning of this whole period.
Please, now people should take the patient to Slack. For more than 2 hours. Everybody has something to do. Take it to her tech trail on Slack, and it will be attended to. Please, everybody is repeating this.
We are going to attend.
Please end this meeting already.
So we are going to attend to all the questions on Slack. So once you come to Slack, ask a question. You can ask a question direct a question to her tech show, and don't expect like 5 minutes you get an answer. But just expect that between at most 2 to 3 hours, your question will be answered. So many other people are still asking different questions.
Please, how do I get to her tech on Slack?
So, okay, let me share a link now. we have already shared this link to your email. I'm really surprised that people are still having issues joining. Grabbing it. So I've just
I'm sorry, for all the courses, are they the same price?
Here in the beginning, I have already answered that question. So don't go up and on and expect that I'll keep
Okay. Stop clearing them on this. Everybody should move their question to Slack. We've been here, particularly I've been here since the beginning of this meeting till now. I have other things to do. Everybody, you said they should move it to Slack. It's much better. Most of them are repeating the same question. So when you answer it, anybody that repeats the same question, you refer the person to the one you've answered already. It's much better and it saves time. Please.
Okay. I don't know why you're pissed off. So calm down. If you really have a place to go, you can actually exit yourself. Yeah. So, but we are trying to be empathic here and try to gather as much help as we can. So, but yeah, like we have already heard, your questions should be attended to. If you keep taking this question seriously, we will not be able to live here. Seriously.
Laptop.
If you have a challenge, sorry.
Laptop.
Please saying something. Okay, guys. So I think we've come to the end of this onboarding session. So have a good evening rest or good afternoon rest.
Hi, Gloria. Please do not forget to share the link to that place where we would make payments and start the course.
Great, yeah.
Enjoy free delivery to Lagos and Abuja now when you order Junior Express items paid for 900 comments.
Hi, Gloria. Am I just doing the data analytics part of the test? Or I'm to do everything?
Oh my God.
This will be send the link to the course page so we can take the test. Thank you.
Those beautiful people will be taking the course and the test and not passing it. Like what?
They said they are going to make it easy, so it's not like they want you to fail it. Better for you to fail.